And,
What brought you out here?
pardon,
What brought you here to Fitchburg? Sorry, what brought you here to the city?
I had a chance to buy a business in Fitchburg. You know where Romano overhead door is?
Yeah.
Well, it was in that building. I had a tire retreading, an automobile tire retreading shop. Retreading came in during World War II, as a way of stretching out the life of a tire, retreading it. But in the next 5 or 6 years, retreading began to go downhill because everybody buying new tires now. So it was a business that I lost a lot of money in. And I had a struggle financially for a number of years. But I got out of it after 13 years, and I taught math at Leominster High School. And eventually I worked in the superintendent's office as the coordinator of computer services for the school department. And that is what I retired from in 1991. But in the meantime, when we moved to Fitchburg, we belonged to Rollstone Congregational Church down on Main Street.
Yeah.
And the pastor at that time came to me one day and asked if I would start a Boy Scout troop sponsored by the church. I had been active in scouting. I had been the scoutmaster for a short time in Arlington. My wife and I, at the time I was working in Boston, we lived in Waltham. She was from Arlington. And so I agreed. And so we formed Troop 41, Boy Scouts of America. Does that sound familiar?
Yeah.
And I spent over 30 years in scouting until other commitments began to interfere. My kids grew up. My oldest son became an Eagle Scout. So when I started to teach school in 1964, that left the summer time for something else. And so I directed a camp in Ashburnham for 3 summers. And then I became the director of a camp in Meredith, New Hampshire, camps Andover and Waldron.